This European cricket event is proudly brought to you by HCL Software, Rado and 1xBet. Lift it up, and that is going to be out of the ground. Well, this one will get through the offside. I thought for a second it might have entertained the cover, but well, ball, that's quick hands. Magical first materializes for the Sophia Stars. Shooting for the Stars here, 20th. Oh, well bowled. It's going to fly to the vortex for 4, but it was very close to beating the bat, and it would have been stumped. All right, Nagy finally gets his chance, and he's going to put it up and out of the ground. Maximo. There you go. And this one will go up and over the top and go for 6. Maximo. All right, up in the air, and it's going to cover the line. Just great effort. And that's going to be lifted up over the top, and that is going to be 6. Maximo. Well, straight up in the air. Dunbar should catch this. It's not an easy one, swirling around. He won't get there. Well, slower ball from Nankov first up, and it might bring a wicket. It will. Well, Chris Lakov. He was traversing the boundary. He tossed it up and then made sure that he wasn't touching the boundary. And see, that's fine. That's fine. Let's have a look. Look at the feet here. That's also inside. Throws it away. Oh, that's out. That is out. He's gone a long way back. After here, he's going to have to go. He's going to try and say hit him high. But that ain't going over the top. Nankov strikes twice. He's on a hat trick. So Nankov putting the confusion rays on the Grizzly. Have a look at it. Shoots through for me. It's a long way back. Yeah, that's hitting him below the bails. It doesn't have too much further to travel. Slightly bent back leg. He's actually so far back, he's almost tripped over the stumps. Have a look. Again, line's wrong from there, and he's going to be put away. With this kind of drift, he needs to be trying to start it outside that tram line and just getting it back into nick a little bit of it. But I think someone like Mishra is in really good form. He's going to... That one is hit. Has it gone far enough? It has not. Lakov once again does the job. Another excellent bit of outfielding. Watch him here. He'll come into screen in a moment. Here he comes. Picks it up. Perfect technique. This time didn't need any fancy business. He stays well inside. And Lakov. That's going to be hit pretty well away from the field. And that's going to be fought. Nice shot by Demand. He's a good in for this side. Bowling a bit of spin here. So changing his approach, and fortunately for him, the result's not changing too much as that first one is slammed straight back over his head for 6. Maximo. And that's going to be hit over the leg side, but should be stopped. Again, good technique out there to keep it in front. Oh, well bowled, but it's going to get past Dunbar. Rare error from Symbols behind the stumps. Good stop, though. Oh, Nankov this time too short, and it gets whacked away over the leg side. Maximo. All right, miss hit up in the air. Can anyone reach it? And yes, they can. Lakov has been electric in the field, and it's the 3rd wicket for Nankov. The dangerous Rohit Demand will be the next to go. Oh, well, should have been smacked. This is missing leg stump. Well, oh, I think that's out. That's poor running from Nagy. Oh, see, this is a terrible bit of running. What was he doing? I mean, should have whacked that for 6. Probably upset he missed it. But look, you can't run any slower than this. Then realizes, oh, I'm in trouble here. And he's gone. Forget it. Now he's going to run himself out. And there's the decision. Clear decision. 2 mistakes compounding. It was a filthy full toss. That's a good piece of bowling first up, but even better batting as that'll go over the top. Maximal Prakash. Wow, that's going to go as well. Prakash has just turned the corner with his batting. Maximal, and that was a monster from the Master Chef, please. Oh, they like it. Dunbar thinks it's out. I think it's going to be a wicket for Florent. They've gone to the video umpire. I mean, it's a tough one. I think it's out, but I don't know if there's enough evidence one way or another. But Dunbar was sure, because the thing is, Dunbar thinks he can see the line, and if he can see the line, then it's out with what the umpire says, and the umpire thought it was out, and oh, I think that's out as well. Premeditated charge from Prakash Mishra, and well, Pavel's fired up. Why not? Prakash goes walkabout, never comes home. Overbalances, easy stumping for Dunbar, and so first one outside half of the bat from Sahil Kumar should be gone, dropped. Oh, really? Should have done better. All right, in the air again, not really middled at all, and a good catch. Geez, they have caught well. That will be the dangerous Gagandeep Singh who's going to go into the bat job, really, and Watmer again judges it very well. This is the zone that he had a bit of a mischief yesterday, but he judges that one perfectly. Gives it both barrels, does Balwan, and he's going to get 4. Well, after all of that discussion, I think they decided that they didn't really need to bowl a single extra in his over last over. Oh, it's a good shot from Balwan again, up and over the top. How about that for a shot? Maximal. 135 now. Last ball. Oh, Balwan auditioning for something a bit higher, although it should be gone. He's dropped. And straight away, Vinu looks at his... Oh, geez, that could be in, you know. Jeez, and he's annoyed, Lakov, that he wanted the ball picked up quicker, but I think they might have had a potential injury to Vinu. Let's see if we can slow this down. I feel like he might have made it. I think he has, you know. Interesting kind of journey there, didn't they? So 137. They scored 78 in the first half. They scored 59 in the second half. Top scorer was Murad Khan at the top with 37. Negi with 27 before he needlessly ran himself out. And then 3 lots of 14 from Shiva Mishra, Rohit Daman, and Prakash Mishra. They just were able to keep the line moving and keep the carousel turning around. BCC Spartans getting new batters to the crease, and that's why they're not chasing 150 or more. Yeah, I mentioned this earlier as a bit of a technical thing that he tends to back away and get himself in awkward situations. That's a ball that's miles down the leg side. And if he goes after this, does Dunbar down the ground, and he gets the result. Maximal. That one is hit, and you would not believe it. Dunbar out exactly the same way as earlier on. It's not like you're not going to play the shot either. You're always going to play it. Again, look, good footwork, makes good contact, and then straight away he's worried. It's just surely not. And you know what? He's going to get a thick edge, more work. This one's going to go through, and of course it does. Sahil. This ball would have been a wide, but Sid reaches, and he puts it up and over the top. Oh, 6. Fair enough. Can't say I agree completely, but maybe it did get a bit of the line. This one will no doubt be 4. Well, cool. He's the man that can turn this game around. He's certainly one of the difference makers. Maximal. This is the kind of ball that does cramp him, you see. He only gets 1. All right, straight up in the air. That's going to be curtain surely. And it will be taken. Trouble time of Siddharth Nair at the crease in match number 18 comes to an end. Again, it's kind of ball that he ends up cramping himself for room a little bit. Straight away, he's just walking. He says, nah, that's not going to end well for me. Not yet. Well, picks up. Gone. Well, that sums it up, really. Gould takes it on. Nagy's a left-hander. Don't know if... It probably makes a good decision strategically. Says, okay, let's go straight away. But have a look. Picks it up. Hits the stumps. He's gone by plenty. Yeah. Watma has to create his own pace here, but he does and does it pretty well. That'll be 4 despite the best efforts of the field. A great effort. Nice little flick away from Watma, but, well, the fielder had a play on it. Jetwa, but he just got kind of run out of bounds. 4 more. And takes this on down the ground, Watma this time, but it will be a similar result. This one goes all the way maximal. We'll go magical. In fact, that'll get the gap. That'll go for 4. So, he's going to use his feet. He takes on one of the longer boundaries, but he gets it maximal. Rocks onto the back foot here. Picks out the fielder this time. This is where Chris has got to do his bit as well. So they're looking for every possible run. But basically, you need 20 and over. At the start of this over, that's what the rate was. So you've got 10 or 4. So you basically need back-to-back boundaries here. He hits it straight and hits it pretty well. And there's 4 of them. So decent shot from Lakov. Now, Lakov, he's going to go up and over the top. And a maximal biggie from Mario. And he's got him. So, big moment. Guggendeep has been stepping up the mountain to climb. Rather than going straight there, tries to go across the line, which means he had to get the timing perfectly, and he did it. Middle and leg undisturbed. Leaves Chris at the other end, probably pondering his thoughts. Watma goes for a bright 31 off just 10. 98 for 4, but again, I think the fact that... Well, that's pretty much straight up in the air. Nagy wants it! I hope they're okay. You could see that coming miles away. Oscar's been collided with. As Nagy wanted it, he called it. Oscar either didn't hear him. Going in, it's a full-on collision. At least it's not head collision. Markov goes straight to that straight boundary. He's going to get 4. He's targeted that area well today, Chris. Missed time. He wants 2 here. Won't be an easy one, but putting pressure on the field. A good pickup, good throw, and he's gone. So Vinu's going to go. Again, at this stage, it probably is the play. It's a brilliant piece of fielding, though. Let's check out this piece of fielding again. The pickup was actually one of the most impressive bits for me. And then early release. I think Gargan realised, actually, that's going to hit the stumps. Just as Vinu was thinking about diving, he realised that the ball already hit the stumps. Like I said, I think you had to try that, at least to get Lakov back on strike. Well, Chris gets a piece of this and he's going to get 4. So good start. Pretty much need everything to go to the boundary from here on in. Goes down the ground. Does he have enough? He does not. And it's a nail in the coffin, I think. Lakov out for 27. 113 for 6. And whoever comes out, looks like Kevin George is coming out. Well, it's simple. 4 6s and we've got a golden ball. Non-striker on the wrong side, but let's not worry about that as it'll be put into his own net. We've seen some good fielding in this game. This is not. What an effort from the Stars, especially because they started with less than the full complement in this tournament. And that'll do it. So it'll be 119 for 6 in the end. The margin of victory will be 18 runs. Frustrating kind of innings for the Spartans. And we'll see you shortly live from Bulgaria for more European Cricket Series.